Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play with Uncle Jay. I'm your host, your Uncle Jay, or depending on who you are, I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm probably your Uncle Jay, though. So, guys, we are back on the server, very obviously, but things are different around here. Things are very different. Let's go into bat form, that's right, and check some of this out. So let me get away from, I almost called them pigs, let me get away from these sheep and take a look at spawn here. So I've been very hard at work behind the scenes on this area, and we're finally good. We're finally back. Everything's great. Now, somebody on the server had a really good idea. What if we took our 1.8 world and went back to a 1.7 mod pack? And I said that's a really good idea. I like it. So here's what I did to make that happen. By the way, this is my second time recording this episode, so we're gonna go a little short this time, and I'm gonna do a little bit here, and then the next episode I'm gonna do the extra stuff. So right now, just for the sake of an introduction, that's what we're gonna focus on. So first thing I had to do was I had to get our spawn area, and I used a program called MC Edit to select all of these chunks around spawn and then delete everything else so that when we start up the server, all this new stuff regenerates. I had to do that because we switched the generation here of the terrain to something called Biomes of Plenty. So it wasn't going to work with the turf that we normally had. You can see these cactuses are new, right? If I hadn't deleted the chunks, these cactuses wouldn't have grown like this. So I had to go through a lot of seeds until I found one that looked good at the spawn coordinates, one that looked good around our spawn coordinates. And then I went, okay, that's going to be it. I got the seed. We got a desert here. We got this here. I think we have some redwood stuff that way. So I deleted all the extra chunks. Then I started up the 1.7 world, and I got all this stuff around here generated. That was all in MC Edit and then running Minecraft. So then I went back into MC Edit and I used basically this paintbrush to paint on all the rocks and everything around here. Because it was just a giant flat wall, right? So I painted some rock formations and stuff. Then I used a program called World Painter to smooth these out. Okay, so now that's how we ended up with this smooth terrain here, right? Then I used World Painter again to paint grass on top of the rocks that I had put down, like right here. See, you can see here's one spot where there was a bunch of rocks and I missed one when I was leveling things out. That's why that's like that. But unless you know how what happened, you would never really know. Let's do some of this. You wouldn't know what you're looking for, right? Let's do a little bit of that. Look at this, a cave right at spawn that I haven't even explored yet. And I don't have a lot of hearts. Okay. Bat form in this one, look, you can see I only have 3 hearts to my name, right? Anyway, after all that stuff, I came in and I started manually changing stuff. So a lot of these blocks disappeared. The slime blocks here turned into air, and so I put down lime wool. I did all this stuff in creative. A lot of this, see, like that used to be a slime block. Now it's just a fence, right? I put fences in a lot of these little launchers and stuff. And oh, here's some other good examples. These were, I believe these were dark oak fences. But dark oak fences don't exist in 1.7. So I came here and I removed everything that was created because it was actually blocks from the mod pack. So I had to get rid of all of them and then put a regular fence down. Before we did this now, you can see the signs changed a little bit, but more importantly, the chests emptied out. So what I did is I went through a whole bunch of chests, and anything that could be turned into blocks, like coal, I turned it into blocks, and I put it up, like, in buildings, so we can still get to it, right? The big one here is the iron. There we go. Community iron right here, right? Community, because this is our buddy's old stuff before before he stopped playing on the server. That's his stuff. So it's community stuff now, and we're gonna build cool stuff out of it. Now, Playing in the mod pack, I have a focus, and that focus is going to be mod called Thaumcraft. Now, the first thing you want to make in Thaumcraft is called a Thaumonomicon. This book that I just opened up right here, right? Now, the way you make that is you make a wand. Let's show you a wand real quick. Wand. There we go. And it's 2 iron caps on either side of a stick. Iron caps, very easy, just iron nuggets. 5 iron nuggets makes you 1 iron cap. And then you use 2 iron caps and a stick. And then you right-click on a bookshelf, and it turns the bookshelf into this Thaumonomicon. Now, as you get further into Thaumcraft, you research stuff. This is all stuff that I've researched. There's all this stuff about node tabbing, auras and nodes, right? This is an aura node. Now, the second thing you want to make in Thaumcraft is called a thermometer. Thermometer. And that's going to let you see the nodes, what's in them, and iron bars. Let's right-click. Notice at the bottom, these are aspects that are in that, okay? Now, let's see if iron bars have any aspects. Right-click, hold. Nothing. How about vines? Anything? Wood? I'll find something to scan. Don't worry about it. But as you go up to this has, I think it's called Essentia in it, and Viz, and that's going to put stuff into your wand. Let's put these glasses on. These goggles act just like this thing, the thermometer. Act just like it, except, you know, now I don't have to have this thing up to see what's going on and stuff. Just lets you see nodes and stuff a lot easier. So let's drain a little bit of this guy on the right there. And what do we need now? If you look at the top left there, there's 6 bars, right, around that little circle. That's Viz in my wand. You use the Viz in your wand to do stuff. I think this has fire. Yeah, let's drain some of that fire. Bam. Now, if you see these nodes and you drain all the way down to 0, you drain one of the aspects, there's a chance it'll just be gone forever. So there's research you can get here that lets you drain stuff faster. It also prevents you from draining this all the way down to 0. All sorts of good stuff. Anything in Thaumcraft you get with research. Research is very, very important. So let's get into some research real quick. Now, as you wander around the world, you're going to find things to scan. Everything in the world is made up of one or many aspects. And let's touch on aspects just real quick. Aspects, there are 6, I believe. Yes, 6 primal aspects. And then everything else is a combination of those. So if you take Ignis and Aqua and combine them, you get another aspect usually, that kind of thing. And here are your combinations. Now, when you mouse over, you can see what you scanned. If you have the research that lets you do this, you can see what you scanned that contains that aspect. So Aqua is a primal aspect, right? There's no combination needed. Arbor, though, is air plus herba. So you combine those two, and you get Arbor. Now, there's a lot of aspects, a lot of stuff, so I really think researching this mouse over ability is very important. And don't worry, we're touching on research. So as you go around, you can see everything that I've scanned and what it's made up of. Hopefully, this is made up of something. So when we scan this, we're going to get research points. Right-click. Bam. That's vitreous. And it says at the bottom right, gained 1 research point for vitreous. Now that we have some research points, we can see them in here. In, what is this called? A research table. So you pop in some scribing tools, which is really easy to make. Not that. Wait, recipe. There we go. Glass file, which is from Thaumcraft, feather, and an ink sac. Glass file, very easy. 3 pieces of glass, piece of clay. Which reminds me I'm running out of clay. I'm going to have to do something about that. But I've got a research table, a deconstruction table, that I can take any of this stuff that I have scanned and put it in here. It'll deconstruct it and give me whatever it's made up of as research points, right? It'll give me its aspects as research points. Then over here, we've got a very important one, an arcane work table. So as I go around, remember I was draining nodes and everything's going into my wand. I put it in there and I use the viz that's in this wand to craft stuff. So let's find some research that we don't have yet that I know I want to do. Now, let's go with Golemancy. Golems should be able to do all sorts of stuff for me. Now, anything with a 6 sides, a hexagon, you can see underneath it's got all these research points, like 4 ghosts, 4, that's called modus, 3 of that tree we're looking at. You purchase this. That's it. It's very easy. So let's just purchase wooden golems real quick. Bam. Right? Oh, here's, okay, flesh golems. Maybe at some point in time I'll get into that. But if it's not a hexagon, see, now that we have purchased this, we can actually read it, right? Easy, easy. But something that we can't purchase, let's get some, I think we need some scribing tools on us. Why don't I have, oh, I do have scribing tools. Okay, I need paper. Bam, bam. Let's do this. And we're going to make a golem core for guard. Should we do guard? Let's do guard. Why not? Bam, guard. So it gives us these research notes. Now we take the research notes, we pop them into the research table, and you can see there's 3 icons here. So this sword is made up of a couple different aspects. This owl is a couple aspects. This bear trap thing is a couple aspects. And we have to find what they're made up of and then link them using those aspects. So let's find the sword. Now that is, I'm just going to say digging tools and Paradito. So let's see. Paradito, what's the owl made up of? Oh, air and a ghost. And a ghost is that. Okay, let's, I'm just going to do a little bit on camera here. Let's find this guy. He's made up of that stuff. All right, let's just make it happen. We're going to go Paradito. So that connects because it's made out of, it contains Paradito. So this guy, air and ghost, let's go to the primal aspect as quickly as we can. Air, great. Now we have to find something that's made of Paradito to link it to that. And we have to find something that's made of air to link it to that. So let's fast forward through this part. Now we just find something that's made up of this ordo right there. Bam. So we see it connects all the way here, right? And then it connects down this way. So the dagger contains Paradito. Paradito is also in this cube thing. This cube also has fire in it. This fire is part of this lux, right? So it combines that way. And we get some completed research. Golem Core Guard. Let's check that out. So we right-click. We've got our new entry. We look back in our Thaumonomicon, and there's Guard. Now it's unlocked. Now we can read it. Golems fitted with this core act as guards, attacking any hostile creatures within range. You're sure with a little bit of tinkering, you can make the golem a bit more selective with the targets it attacks, but for now it only seeks blah, blah, blah. Oh, it doesn't attack creepers. That's really, really good. Good. We don't want it to attack creepers. Now, I already have a straw golem set up here. Now, the way we're going to... Let's pick him up. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, guy. I'm so sorry. Let's shift. Yeah. So that breaks him into a couple different pieces. This is a gather animation core, just like the guard one, except, you know, gather. We're going to pop him. We're going to click on this inventory because we want him to interact with this chest. Actually, let's do this chest. So click. There he is. Now we take the gather core and we put it on him. Bam. So anything we toss down on the ground, he's going to pick up, hopefully, and put into that chest. Look at that. Perfect. And I noticed I didn't scan this, so let's scan this real quick. Very important habit. Scan everything that you craft. Absolutely everything. Scan it. Bam. Look at all that research. Perfect. I think I probably need to scan this thing as well. Golemancer's Bell. That lets me tell him what to do and blah, blah, blah. So, and we get more into Thaumcraft, you'll see I have a lot of these aspects happening here, right? Now, the way I did that is I make this alchemical furnace, which is hang on a second, which is research that we can get. Turn down. So there's a whole alchemy section, right? We start off by making this thing, and then we can unlock night ore and blah, blah, blah. But we get down to essentia distillation. And we make alchemical furnace, okay? We make alchemical furnace. We make an alchemical furnace. Then from there, we can make this. From there, we make these guys, and you can see alembics here. So think of this as this thing is going to destroy whatever we put in it and give us the aspects that it's made up of. So if I put in these essentia tubes that I've made, you'll see there's an icon of like a metal bar, right? This is going to break that down and put metal bars here. Now, things that are made up of more than one thing, like this, here we go. We got mountains, fire, and the algae. I put that in, mountains go here, fire goes there, and the owl goes there. Then I take these jars and I stick them underneath, and it starts draining, right? So the mountains will drain into it, then it'll sit there until I take it out, put another one in, and then the next one will drain into that. And I have, you put labels on them so that they can ever only receive that one type of thing. See, here we go. Here's some stuff, right? A bunch of stuff that I've been collecting a little bit. And let's, you know what? Let's go to sleep real quick because it is nighttime. And those monster sounds are very annoying. Let me take a sip. Okay. Okay. Now, to continue walking through the mods a little bit, just a quick heads up. We're playing a mod pack called Direwolf 20 for 1.7.10. And there's really good, the word is synergy between these mods. So this and this, these are generators that come from a mod called Extra Utilities. They go into an energy cell that I made from a mod called Thermal Expansion. And then this energy cell from Thermal Expansion powers this sag mill from Ender.io. So I broke down, we can, yeah, we can do a little bit of this real quick. Let's take some sand. We'll take 32 of them and pop them into here. Actually, I don't want all of those. There we go. So sag mill and an alloy smelter, both from Ender.io. But they can both be powered by this thermal expansion power. Very, very cool stuff. Mods work very well together, and I'm very pleased with this so far. But let's find something to do in Thaumcraft right now. Crystallization. I don't know what that is. You know what? Let's learn it, I think. Yeah, let's learn it. Bam, we've got our research notes. And where are they? There they are. Oof. Okay, I have no idea what this one does. Oh, boy. You'll also notice that as we scribe things, this starts going down. This is the ink that it has. So all you do is you just take that, you combine it with ink sacs, and it makes brand new stuff for you. Right there. I've been getting a lot of ink sacs because you can actually, believe it or not, plant squid plants. Let me show you how to do that real quick. Another mod called Pneumaticraft. So let's pop that out. We're going to get a couple seeds. And we just throw this into the water. So let's throw it straight down. Watch it. Bam. Now that's going to mature, and when it does, it's going to start spawning squid for a little while. Eventually it'll stop. But what's been happening is I've been spawning squid this way. You can see I've got a lot of plants, right? So I run through here, I grab the ink sacs, and then I toss them into there. It's very, very easy. There's also seeds for slime and all sorts of stuff. But let's get into this guy right here. So we've got to go water to magic wand to the circly thingy, and then circly thingy to this guy. So let's find something that uses water and get going here. Let's see. Where is a water one? Limus? And what does this guy connect to? This could be tough. Let's see. We're going to go between Ordo, Fire, and water. There has to be some sort of a combination there. Let's try ordo and water. No. Ordo. No. Let's try water and fire. I really doubt it. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. You know what? Give me a second to do this off camera. And there we go. So we connect this way, down here, blah, blah, blah. All these aspects interact with each other, and we get Essentia crystallization. Let's check this out together real quick. Where are we? Essentia crystallization. What on earth? You have nearly mastered the art of turning concrete objects into liquid essentia, the jars. So doing the reverse is a simple matter. Oh, the essentia crystallizer draws in liquid essentia from a pipe network and slowly converts it from small shards of crystalline, into small shards of crystalline. Interesting. Crystalline essentia is safe to handle and very stable. The crystallizer either ejects the crystals into the world or into a container. Supplying it with TerraViz will greatly increase its speed. I'm going to mess with that at some other point. Oh boy, I'm going to need to make balanced shards also. You know what? Let's do this. No, we're not going to do this. Not this time. Not yet. We have a lot of stuff going on. So I want to catch you up on some of the mods that we're using besides these guys in Thaumcraft, and let's just get into it, okay? Oh boy, this is I can't see anything. Here we go. Another one bites the dust. I don't know what that is. Crushed ores and... Okay, I have no idea. We're going to get into that, though, probably at some point. Applied energistics. That's a lot of machinery and stuff. That's not a big thing. Baubles. I don't actually know what that does. BC Builders is... well, let's see. Architect, Blueprint. Oh, I think maybe it'll automatically build stuff for you. Oh, there's a lot of BC stuff. So BC stands for Buildcraft, and it's another huge mod. So we've got a bunch of Buildcraft stuff going in. Bibliocraft. If you remember from the Attack of the B Team mod pack, Bibliocraft makes all sorts of really great stuff that we're going to want to mess with. Armor stands, all sorts of functional stuff. You name it, basically. Biblio Woods, yeah, okay. Big Reactors, Benny, Biomes Aplenty, Blood Magic is another magical one. Most of this stuff comes down to tech and magic, right? If you're making energy, it's tech. If you're doing magic, it's magic. That's kind of how it naturally goes. Botania is huge. I think Botany is huge. There's the regular Buildcraft. Carpenter's Blocks, which we were just looking at. Chicken Chunks. Oh, chunk loader. We don't want chunk loaders. Chisel, so we have tons of blocks to play with. Solar panels. Computer craft is crazy. Computer craft basically lets you program in Minecraft. And as much as it sounds like something that I might get into, I'm probably not really going to get into it. But you write in a real software language in Minecraft and make all these automatically things happen. Dense ores just makes it so when things generate, sometimes they generate dense, and a dense coal ore might have like 3 times as much coal in it as a regular piece of regular coal ore block. Ender.io has tons of machinery and a lot of very awesome stuff. It's where our machines that we were just using are coming from. So that's one that we're gonna get into for sure. Ender storage, extra bees, extra trees. Look at it. Like, let me just... Forge microblocks is a must-have. Funky locomotion, I've never messed with. Genetics, I haven't messed with genetics. I've done advanced genetics, but not regular genetics. Hat stand, oh, that's cool. Chest upgrades, easy stuff. Jabba is a barrel mod. You can put tons of stuff in barrels, even automatically. Power suits is something we'll probably get into in the far future. Think of it like Iron Man. You basically make and wear Iron Man suits in Minecraft. Very cool. Mantle, I don't know what that is. Regular Minecraft. Mine Factory Reloaded is another one that we used a lot in Attack of the B Team. All right, let's find something that we actually did use. Biofuel, Auto Anvil. I didn't use any of this stuff. Auto brewer, fruit picker. Yeah, okay, that's got a lot of new stuff in it. Mist craft. That's something we could potentially get into. There's a game called Myst, and Mistcraft imports Myst stuff into Minecraft. Natura is where your berries come from, all sorts of land generation. There's nuclear power. You can make nuclear power plants and have nuclear meltdowns. How awesome is that? City plates, open blocks is another awesome one that we used in Attack of the B Team with all sorts of great stuff in it. Open peripherals, never mess with it. Pneumatic craft adds a lot of machinery stuff. Project Red is what we used for a whole bunch of stuff before. A lot of item transportation, stuff like that we did in Project Red. Railcraft I've never messed with. Although I believe it does a lot of like, yeah, there we go. Look, so you can do all sorts of minecart tracks and stuff, basically. You can make trains. It's very cool. Redstone Arsenal I've never messed with. Steve's carts. It looks like there's a lot of like minecart mod stuff in this, which could be very cool, but we'll see. Thaumcraft, there it is huge, 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 huge. We have basically Thaumcraft is going to be our focus, okay? And I'm going to try to do everything. I'm going to try to incorporate Thaumcraft into at least most of the things that I do. So if I don't do straight up magic with Thaumcraft, a lot of it is going to be, well, let's see how I can plug Thaumcraft in as like one part of this 10-part equation. You know, I'm going to try to use it as much as I can. Thaumic stuff. It's a huge, huge mod. Twilight Forest is another dimension. Thermal expansion is one that we used in Attack of the B Team. Tons of machinery and power generation. If you remember our whole generator room in Attack of the B Team, that's basically thermal expansion plus some stuff. Translocator I've never messed with. Witchery is should sound familiar, right? We did a lot in Witchery. We probably won't do too much in Witchery this time, but you know, never say never. We could end up getting into it. We'll see. And then whatever this WR stuff is. So there is a lot of stuff to do in this mod pack. Now I want to close out by let's touch on this real quick. Why there's a floating piece of wood. So in biome generation, we can sometimes get what's called a magical forest, I think. And they have these silverwood trees there, right? Now, if you're lucky enough to get a silverwood sapling, you plant it, obviously. And when it grows, if you're really lucky, one of the pieces of wood will have an aura node in it. So if we can, let's get up there. Why not? See? Well, you can't really see exactly what it is there. Come on, fly. So there we go. That's what this aura node has in it, and it's not really recharging very well. Can I get out of here? There we go. Not recharging very well. I don't think I need anything in my wand. No. But eventually we'll do some stuff with this. Now this is if you see it says pure. It being a pure node is what's making this land kind of neon colored. It's pure land. It's purified. So I can't transport these aura nodes yet, but eventually I will. So for now, it's just gonna stay there, and I'll clean it up as soon as I can clean it up. But I'm just I'm not that far ahead in Thaumcraft yet. Come on, give me back me. And I want to check out Twilight Forest because I've never been there. But we'll close on that. Here we go. So Mr. Pig set up a Twilight Forest portal. This is my first time going in. Let's do it. Whoa. Okay, get. What is this? I don't know how anything here works. Let's go into bat form. What is this? Is this like a ram? A bighorn sheep. Come on, fly. Oh, look it. What is this? What kind of wood is this? Twilight, some sort of special thing. Oh, boy. Yeah, look at this dimension. This is awesome. What is this stuff? What do you do? So we've got obsidian going to lapis. I don't know what the point of that is. But guys, I think, you know what, let's get back to safety, and then I'll sign out that way. So go back to burger mode. Oh boy, there's a lot to be seen in the Twilight Forest, I bet. Let's get through here. Okay. Oh my god, I fell through again. Or goodness, oh my goodness. Huh? Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Whew. Mr. Pig also set this up, and it's where my tools have been coming from. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, let me show you why my backup storage here. So like I said, I had blockified everything that could be blockified that I was going to want to hold on to. And we are pretty loaded here. So I've got all my glowstone all over the place, all the wither skulls, a ton of nether quartz, that's not that much redstone left. We'll make do. We'll make do. Down here, we've got our lapis. I dug this out for luck for this guy right here, 450 lapis. So this is our Fortune 3 pick, basically. All of our gold, a bunch of iron, bunch of diamond, a bunch of emeralds. And this thing is also off because if you remember, it used to use a slime block right there. No more slime blocks, at least not the type that we were using. So we're pretty rich, you know. I don't have to go mining for a lot of stuff, but I do. So anyway, guys, get ready for this. Hey, what's up? yeah, I didn't mention that I look like this. We got hats also. Bam, fro hat, frog hat, you name it. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll get into stuff next episode. We're gonna get into doing stuff next episode. This one was just catching you up to speed, letting you know about the mod pack, how I did the map, all that stuff. There's a lot to catch up on before we can start doing things. So next episode, we start doing. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Anthony Dominic, love you very much. And esteemed visitors, I love you as well. And I will see you in the next episode. Take care and bye-bye.